Aloha. This is lesson 337 from A Course in Miracles with Hope Johnson. My sinlessness protects me from all harm. My sinlessness ensures me perfect peace, eternal safety, everlasting love, freedom forever from all thought of loss, complete deliverance from suffering. And only happiness can be my state, for only happiness is given me. What must I do to know all this is mine? I must accept atonement for myself and nothing more. God has already done all things that need be done. And I must learn I need do nothing of myself. For I need but accept my capital S self, my sinlessness, created for me, now already mine, to feel God's love protecting me from harm, to understand my Father loves his Son, to know I am the Son my Father loves. You who created me in sinlessness are not mistaken about what I am. I was mistaken when I thought I sinned, but I accept atonement for myself. Father, my dream is ended now. Amen. And that concludes the text. My sinlessness protects me from all harm. This is an invitation to rest. Rest in the changeless safety of your true self, the one that's untouched by fear, it's beyond loss. So this is framing sinlessness as invulnerability. It opens with, my sinlessness ensures me perfect peace. And it's remembered. It's not earned. Remember, this is not earned. It is remembered. You cannot sin. You've never done anything, so you can't be sinning. It just doesn't happen. You can't even think apart from God. Maybe, that might be the sin that you're thinking of. You thought of separation. No, you didn't. Let's say you did in a sense, because your mind is powerful to make an illusion that you could think in separations, but you're actually not capable of thinking in separation. That's why the whole dream has no reality. Anything that you're capable of thinking is creation. This is not creation. Thinking separately is not creation. That's why it's not really possible. It's only thinking even in a dream. So your original condition is sinlessness. This is your divine state. It's not touched by anything here like guilt, attack, or error. To accept your sinlessness is to realize that nothing can be threatened. Fear, harm, danger. These are projections that arise from the belief in guilt. Their cause is belief in guilt. The effect is fear and danger, harm. The atonement is about acceptance. It's not about achievement. It's like, if you want to know what to do, accept the atonement for yourself. And it says, and nothing more. Atonement doesn't demand any effort. No heroism. no ascetics. It's willingness to stop doing, to cease identifying with this false self that believes in sin and separation. What the ego is always afraid of is if you stop doing, well, how will you get your shit done? But it's like, you don't think the spirit can get your shit done like more efficiently than the ego? Like, what the fuck? Right? You don't have to purify yourself. You just consent to remember that you were never defiled. You're still as God created you. It says in there, God has already done all things that need to be done. Salvation is complete. It's the undoing of the ego's striving now. That's what you're allowing. Every problem that the ego ever invented, the answer is God's love. It's always the same answer. God's love right now. Just now.
It says that happiness is a given. So our job is only to receive. We don't have to do anything. Nothing heroic, like you said, or dramatic. It's just receiving.
Yeah.
But that's challenging sometimes.
Of course.
Yeah.
Because it seems like, oh, well, the spirit isn't going to take care of it. I have to do it on my own. But what A Course in Miracles is training us to do is never do anything on our own. We can't anyways. It's just a dream that we're doing something on our own. Might as well let the spirit do it. It's way more easeful. You need to only allow what is. That is what is anyways. You're not doing anything anyways. That's what's already true. You're just allowing that to dawn on your awareness now. That's all. And this is where effort ends. So let's see. The protection of sinlessness is not isolation. It's your awareness that what's one can't be subject to attack. Even if you perceive it as being subject, your sinlessness is being subject to attack. It just really can't be subject to attack. It doesn't have any vulnerabilities. Your sinless is as God created you. That's why. It doesn't have any kind of vulnerabilities. There's no way anyone's going to be able to bring up anything that's going to make you less sinless. As you accept this about yourself, you naturally see it in everyone else. Whenever there's a perception forgiven, and this is what time is for, it just keeps on rolling around like this, giving us forgiveness experiences, forgiveness opportunities. Each time a perception's forgiven, the realization that harm is impossible is being strengthened with love. And the last thing it talks about is the end of the dream. Father, my dream is ended now. How nice.
Wake up.
The dream is just belief in guilt and death. Whenever you withdraw belief from that, there's no more. It's when, waking up isn't dramatic. It's just recognizing that nothing really happened to your innocence. It's like when you're aware of that, nothing's threatening. Nothing's really threatening. You can handle any trigger. You can handle any reaction. You just don't see it as, oh my God, no, it's the worst or something like that. It's just all even. Sinlessness, knowing your sinlessness protects you from all harm. All harm. Any kind of harm. Financial, whatever. You rest in love. Stay rested in love. You do not need to get your energy riled up about anything in the world. But if you do get a sense that that's going on, don't worry about it. wrap it in love. You're bigger than any of these energies. Just keep on wrapping it in love. It's perfect as it is. Sinlessness. So, to start out, you might sit for 3 to 5 minutes or so, noticing that you're still as God created you, sinless and safe, noticing that you can't be harmed, feeling how it feels to be aware of your sinlessness. You actually can't get it wrong. Feel how your body sense relaxes when you're aware of that. And then check in throughout the day. Check if you're anxious or defensive or anything like that. And see if you can rest in your innocence. Take a couple slow breaths and recognize that sinlessness is yours anytime. It doesn't need to be earned or defended. And watch your body's energy field. Notice if you sense more calm at that thought of being sinless, completely innocent. And in the evening, you might check in and see if you felt hurt or wronged today. And just letting yourself know, reminding yourself, that was a dream of attack. My sinlessness and my brother's sinlessness were never touched by that event. Anything that feels hurtful, anything that feels like you've been wronged, that didn't happen because God didn't create it, so it really doesn't exist. Let yourself recognize your sinlessness and see if you can recognize some rest. Rest in your body's energy field. Notice that. The more you notice that, the more it helps you want to think in the way that brings on relaxation. So it's recognizing that error, the sinlessness, is basically recognizing that error has no effect on what God created perfect. You are what God created perfect. No error affects you ever. You only decide to see it that way sometimes, maybe a lot of the times, who knows. But to see yourself as sinless is to live without fear. Fear can only come where guilt is believed, that's why. Isn't that fun?
Mm-hmm. So guilt's like the cause of the effect. So we can look at that.
That's right. That's right. You're not made safe by your walls or insurance policies or plans or any kind of vigilance. You get a bunch of guns, it doesn't matter. You're only made safe by the truth.
By sinlessness, by your sinlessness.
Which is the truth.
Yeah.
Right?
Your sinlessness.
Aware of your sinlessness.
Is your protection from harm.
Mm-hmm.
All you have to do is claim it.
That's it. The truth is that you remain exactly as God created you. Completely unassailable, radiant, whole, beaming. You're a beam of light. All danger fades when you remember this. And when you awaken to the certainty that nothing has ever gone wrong. What a blessing. It's all been perfect for us. So yay, twice today and every hour and whenever it would be useful for you, if you're believing in sin. My sinlessness protects me from all harm. Yay, have a beautiful remembrance. I love you.